China's imports and exports have recovered better than expected, despite the global recession caused by the coronavirus pandemic. And the government is vowing more tax relief, increased financial support, and less bureaucratic hurdles to support trade and businesses. That was the message from the Chinese government Thursday after they announced the measures at the State Council Information Office news conference in Beijing.
In the first 7 months, China's import and export trade recovered better than expected and contributed to stabilizing economic growth. China's import and export trade volume totaled 17.2 trillion yuan, a drop of 1.7%. Exports maintained positive growth for 4 consecutive months. Foreign direct investment totaled 535.65 billion yuan, growing by 0.5%. Major foreign investments have been launched in China.
But despite the upbeat mood, the coronavirus pandemic has triggered a wave of global protectionism, including a debate about uprooting and shifting supply chains.
Of the 87 companies receiving aid from the Japanese government, over 30 of them have invested in China, and we don't know any of them that are planning to close their businesses in China. Most of them are choosing to diversify their investments. Due to China-US trade disputes and the rising costs of production, some in China's labor-intensive industries have already moved to Southeast Asian countries in recent years. We believe any practices triggered by rising costs and an adjustment of supply chains are normal business practices. But we've also noticed some countries are intent on intervening to shift supply chains, and some politicians are exaggerating the need for supply chains to leave China. Despite all of this, we believe China is still a top priority for investment for most multinational companies. This year, China has done well in tackling the coronavirus pandemic. The economy has recovered, and business is resuming well ahead of other economies. This will further enhance the confidence of foreign businesses in China.
As China promises to further open up the markets and improve its business environment, the government says it will set up fast-track channels to facilitate business trips and help resolve any difficulties experienced by companies. Despite of coronavirus pandemic and economic uncertainty, foreign investment continue to flow into Chinese markets as China has adopted a series of measures to open up its economy. Analysts also believe that China would become one of the few economies to experience positive growth this year. Yang Shenshen, CGTN.